Kaugnay naman sa banta ng akto sa pagtataas ng pamasahe sa jeep, makakapanayam natin si Roberto Cabrera, Executive Director ng LTFRB. Magandang umaga po, Executive Director Cabrera. Welcome back to News to Go.
Hi, good morning, sir. Morning.
Sir, ano ho ang inyong magiging hakbang kapag pinatupad pa rin yung fare hike kahit hindi nyo ito payagan?
Hindi ho naman pwede nilang gawin yon because we have the power to regulate that, and if they actually do that, then that will be a big violation already of yung mga pinagkasunduan po natin. So we are hoping that they don't do that without our approval first.
Ano ba yung police powers ninyo? Halimbawa, may gawin nga yung itong mga driver at mga operator na walang pahintulot ng LTFRB.
Yes. Sir, we could actually suspend or yung dun ho sa mga grabing mga violations, we could actually cancel ho or revoke franchises granted to them. No? So, and they know this. In fact, even participation in strikes or similar events, revocation of the franchise. No? Anyway, yung sinasabi po kasi nila, they were here yesterday and naset na naman ho for hearing yan. So we don't really get the point why they will have to do it on their own and try to impose the increase in fare without letting us know.
Okay. Pero ano sa palagay ninyo? May justification ba yung kanilang hinihiling?
At this point, sir, they submitted already their petition. Tapos so ang hinihingi po nila is mag-issue ho ng subpoena for the other government agencies para ho magsabit ng dokumento. Until we receive those documents, hindi ho namin makikita kung justified po yung hinihingi nila. No? Ang sinasabi lang po nila based on the hearing yesterday was the increases on the fuel prices. That's why they were first asking for a provisional increase of 50 centavos every time na mag-i-increase daw po ang gasolina without the need o na magpaalam po sa amin. Ang mahirap lang po kasi doon sa ganung sitwasyon is every time na i-increase po nila yun, pag sumabay po sa fuel prices, ang tanong lang po namin, paano naman ho kung bumaba na po yun? Automatic din po bang ibababa nila? So, medyo napakahirap po ng sistemang ganon. That's why pinag-aaralan hong mabuti kung dapat lang na magbigay pa ng provisional authority to them or not.
Oh. At ano naman yung response nila nung sinabi niyo yon na pag bumaba naman yung presyo ng langis, payag ba sila na ibaba na naman ulit yung fare hike?
Sir, this issue has been going on ever since. Marami na ho silang na-file in the past at lagi hong ganito naman ho yung tanong namin. And you know, hindi naman ho kami makakuha rin ng sagot from them. So kaya nga ho itong latest petition ho na final nila, sinet na ho kagad namin. In fact, we set yung every Friday ho of February para tuloy-tuloy ho, para madesisyonan na ho namin whether to approve or disapprove that petition.
Yeah. So, kumbaga, your role is part referee. Ano? You're trying to balance their interest kasi
yes, siguro
naman may validity din yung ilang arguments nila na medyo nahihirapan sila kapag tumataas yung presyo ng fuel, no? Kasi mga operator sila, but at the same time, ayaw din naman natin mahirapan yung mga pasahero, yung mga nagbabayad ng mga tumataas na fares.
Oh, sir, tama po yun because kailangan nung maintindihan din po nating lahat na itong mga pasaherong to, on a daily basis, they segregate a certain amount for their budget on transpo, on meals, at yung mga extra na gastos pa ho nila. Now, an additional 2 pesos per ride, for instance, hindi din ho ganun kadali for them. So, kumbaga ho, nasisira din ho yung budgeting ho ng mga tao. And we have to weigh these things also. Vis-a-vis with doon po naman sa hinihingi doon sa petition, no? And then eventually we will come up with na kung tama naman ho yung sinasabi po ng mga operators na it's about time. Nakita ho namin yung matrix ho ng computation nung tinaas po nung crudo. Hindi naman ho mag-aano yung board na mag-increase na nga kung talagang kaya naming i-justify po sa mga tao.
Okay, malinaw po yun. Maraming salamat. Roberto Cabrera, Executive Director ng LTFRB.